Welcome back. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we're going to be taking a look at the GRC X3B Body Cam, designed for public safety officials. HD, extreme high definition, infrared night vision. What does that say? I can't see it from behind the camera. Pre-event recording, long duration, shock resistant, waterproof. I did cut the tape on this, so we're all set here to open up this little magnetic box. What do we have? We have the, looks like a driver, user manual and warranty card. Guess I should probably read that. We have the unit. Now this thing feels heavy. It feels like it's about 1.5 pounds right there in my hands. Got the protective screen. Reason I got it, push button record. One push. Hit the yellow button, it records. Nothing of this other ones that you have to fight to remember which button to push. So anyways, this is not charged, and I'm going to charge this for a while, and then we'll be back and we'll show some of the menu items and go outside later tonight in the evening and dusk and daylight, well, before it gets dusk, and maybe try out the night vision mode at nighttime, and we'll see how well it works. Show you some video clips with some sound. Okay, I want to say that I researched about 10 or so of these different body cameras. And it seemed to be that the most prevalent size, or the most common for 8, 9, 10 hours of video length, was 128 gigabyte. This is 1296p high definition night vision. I have no idea what that stands for. I don't know if that's like a megapixel image quality or not, but this is shockproof, waterproof, it's lightweight, it says it has a wide range of applications. The Umbrella A7 seems to be just a chip that shows it when you hook it up to the computer as a USB storage device. It does have night vision, the 128 gigabyte. But if you look at the yellow button on the side, one key operation, that's what attracted me to this one, plus its reviews. The battery capacity in this, you see this down in the middle, 2700 milliamp hours. Continuous recording up to 9 hours. In other words, others with 4100 milliamp battery, and I was going to get that, but looking at the video reviews and other comments, you had to push this button, push that button, push a sequence of buttons to get it to record. And that just seems very intuitive. So if you're in a hurry, life and death situation, and you want to record who's attacking you, that's counterintuitive. I have a pair of night vision binoculars. Is this digital camera equivalent to that? No. Does it pick up 10-15 feet away? Yeah. We'll get to that. I'll show you some video footage. But it's nothing really to write home for, but it might help you in a court of law. Isn't that what a body cam's for? To show what you did to protect yourself, who's aggressively attacking you? And here you can pause this as you need be, but I knew nothing about the A7 chip. I wanted to research it, so here's some information maybe of interest to you. So when you open up the disk on your computer, you're going to get a camera manager PC tool. I can't get that to work. A7 auto driver up installation. Only thing I got to work on my computer was the GPS player, but this version doesn't have GPS, so kind of a moot point. So when I downloaded the software plugin accelerator, as they call it, this is what it says. Then I want you to download Media Player Codec Pack. Well, my computer had a problem with that. Still won't allow me to download it. And it keeps a nice little log here on when it turned on, when it started recording, stopping. You know, I get it set for 15-minute sequences. So I don't know why it says sound start recording unless I accidentally hit that. But if you look at these times, they're not quite 15 minutes apart. But I have it set for 15-minute interviews. Maybe this was earlier when I had it set for a lesser interview. Anyways, I'm still learning all the ins and outs, nuances of this body cam. Okay, so I've been using this, recording with this, for the last 3-4 days. This thing is phenomenal. GRC X3B Body Worn Camera, designed for police and public safety professionals. What are they going to use this as? A ham radio application, public events. You're doing safety road control for the joggers, the bikers, the runners. Personal protection for yourself. You're in a bad area. You got neighbors trying to spread malicious lies about you. And you need to cover your arse. So we have the USB port. Inside there's also a little reset button. When that little rubber seal is snapped in place, it makes that totally waterproof. You see the belt clip, I got it up. I'll show you a picture where I keep it to my shirt. I keep it this way. It lies flat. If I turn the belt clip this way, the camera angles down. Plus we want it out of the way for this video. Has a little LED sensor right up there in the corner, LED emitter. The rest of them are infrared. The button here, let me make sure I got the right side. That one's microphone. So you can just do a record, push and hold for record. Push that one on the top for take pictures. Over here is the power, and the FN turns on that white light or the infrared emitter. Depends on how you have the menu set up. And then the one button push recording. So we're going to push and hold this. Sorry, the screen's a little dirty. Let me pause this. Okay, so if you look there, we have it set for 16 megapixels. Have my call sign, last name, first initial, today's date, August 17th, it's 1452 or 252. And the number on the side, I guess, is the sequence of whatever the video thing is. In upper right-hand corner here, I can figure out where my finger is in the camera, see the battery indicator. Every once in a while, if I charge it from the computer, it will not give it a full charge. If I use it a little wall wart, we have the thing so it shuts off after a minute. It will give it a full charge. And of course you got the little reflective thing, 128 gigabytes. Let's look in the menu system real quick. So here you can see I have it set for what is it, 1280 by 720, 16 by 9 format. Give the menu button a little press. 16 megapixels. Burst photo mode off. Self timer off. Continuous shooting mode off. Quality S fine. I find that if it's not in super fine, it's kind of rather lacking. At least it was at 5 megapixels when I was trying that. Pre-record I've shut off. Post-record I leave for 5 seconds in case I shut off too soon. Missing something. Car DVD mode I got shut off. Loop record on. That way it loops. It continues to play and writes back to the memory card. And it just keeps going as long as it has battery life. I have the record time or split time, they call it 15 minutes. I figured 5 or 10, if something bad was going to happen to me, too short of a time, I want to record the whole duration. But then again, somebody walks up and shoots you, it only takes a couple seconds. Slideshow I have shut off. White LED I have turned on with the push of that FN button right there. Push and hold it. Infrared is auto. Now when it's in infrared mode, these LED infrared illuminators do illuminate. It's red. You'll see a red glow from them. But I'll tell you, man, you hold your hand anywhere near the front of it, it gets very warm to touch. So they are throwing off heat and light. It's not good for you to look at that infrared light, so be careful. Back to the menu. Motion detect I have on. Record warning I shut off, or otherwise every time at the end of the 15 minutes when it's going to go to record again, it'll go recording, and it's very loud. Well, at least I have the volume set loud. Language English, screensaver 1 minute. LCD brightness high. I set it to low. I'm 55 years old. I can't see the screen. Auto power off. I don't want it shutting off. Light on. Ketone, this is the beep that we're hearing, on. The volume I have set to 12, which is the highest. I don't have a password on this. I have the ID setting, which is the AA1PR, last name, first initial. Change password. Now the time setup. I'll go in here. You push the OK, and I'll show you something. We have it set so it shows 2021, August 17, 1452. Well, I've tried all these buttons because reading that manual made no sense to me. How do you get out of there? And I kept changing. If I push this one, I go up or down. Push the power button. In certain menu feature modes, the power acts as reverse. It's probably in the manual, but the manual's so damn fine print, I need a magnifying glass. With my normal reading glasses, I wasn't able to read the fine print. Default settings are kind of like a factory reset. Tells you what version it is. And then we'll just exit out of there. And it's a nice unit. And again, you know, the thing to do, if you're going to record, just keep it turned on. Keep this hooked to your shirt. And then when you need to record, somebody's approaching you, you don't feel safe in a situation, I just push and hold this for about 6 or 7 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to vibrate a little in your hand, and it goes to a red LED light. And now we are recording. So we'll just record 5 or 10 seconds of this, and I'll play it back to you. But I'll also show you some use of it outdoors in a 5 megapixel setting, and also in the night vision mode. It is really a great camera. And as I shut that off, it was vibrating in my hand. It's going to vibrate a little in your hand, and it goes to a red LED light. And now we are recording. So we'll just record 5 or 10 seconds of this, and I'll play it back to you. But I'll also show you some use of it. Okay, so when it's done charging, you get a green light and a white light. There you go. I want to show you something interesting with the GRC X3B. Have it off. Came in to grab a towel, wipe some sweat off me. It was on. The infrared illuminators were on. Let's turn it on. See if the infrared illuminator is going on. And if I aim it towards the nightlight, it shuts the nightlight off, because the nightlight can detect infrared. So can the camera. Ain't that cool? Oh, it feels like rain, bud. That felt like a raindrop. Got an infrared light here. I'm going to try out the infrared light. See if it helps improve our night vision. Went to night mode there. Okay, so I got my cell phone facing back at the body camera on me. I don't think you're going to make me out, but the cell phone picks up the infrared illuminators. Okay, so I do hope you liked the video. I hope you find it informative. If you're going to buy one, use our Amazon link in the description below. It helps support the channels. If you're going to buy anything ham radio related, use our Bridgecomm affiliate link. If you really want to support the channel, help us keep making great videos, support us, pay the internet bills, all that stuff. Simply patreon.com, simply ham radio. You know, if there's some product video you want to see, tell me, let me know. You know, that's what this channel is here about. You know, if you want to help us buy something that the channel doesn't have, doesn't own, can't afford, you know, you can send us the product. I'll send it back to you. I'll pay shipping back. You know, I'm not going to keep your product. I'm honest. I'm a ham radio operator. Something we don't have, we can do that. You know, as long as you pay the shipping to me, and we'll get a video of it out, something like that you want to see. I'll do my take on a video of it. So, anyways, please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget that bell notification for future videos. And everybody be safe, and thank you.